My beloved cousin, it feels like ages since we last saw each other in Chicago, although it was only a few years ago. How have you been? I've missed you so much. Oh, there are so many things to tell you that I don't know where to start. Have you heard that I'm a mother now? You ought to see the baby, but now you tell me. Tell me about yourself. Where are you staying?
I live in West Egg, next to Gatsby.
Gatsby? What Gatsby?
What are you doing, Nick?
I work with investments in people's savings. It's popular among those who move to New York. By the way, how long are you going to stay here?
We'll stay in the East. Don't you worry. We've got a nice place here. I would be a goddamned fool to live anywhere else.
He is always on the phone. I ask him to turn his phone off on the weekends, but his colleagues are still bothering him. Receiving a phone call, he can go to work at that moment, even late at night. So, who is this Gatsby?
Your face looks familiar. Weren't you in the 1st Division during the war?
Why, yes, in 28th Infantry.
I was in the 16th until June 1918. I knew I'd seen you before. Having a gay time now?
Much better. It's an unusual party for me. I haven't even seen the host, although it was him who invited me. Other guests didn't get invitations.
I'm Gatsby.
What? I beg your pardon.
And you are Nick Carraway, a cousin of Daisy Buchanan's.
But how do you know me? And why did you invite me here?
You are here, old sport, because I need your help.
My help? I don't understand.
I loved your cousin, and she loved me. Actually, I do still love Daisy. Perhaps I should start with the beginning. Who am I? I am the son of some wealthy people in the Middle West. I was brought up in America but educated at Oxford. My ancestors have been educated there for many years. It is a family tradition. After my family had all died, I lived in Europe trying to forget my sorrows. Then the war came. I was a first lieutenant at that time. In Louisville, I met Daisy. I was just one of her many admirers, but the most persistent one. We were going to marry. It was in 1917, just before I was sent to the war. On the front, I became a major. I visited France, Montenegro. And when I came home, it turned out that Daisy was already married. All these parties, all this luxury are for her. Well, old sport, how do you like my confession? Will you help me see my one true love?
Daisy is not only married, but also a mother, her daughter. It's too late.
Her marriage was a terrible, terrible mistake that I intend to correct. Just arrange our meeting, you don't have to do anything else.
We haven't met for many years.
5 years next November. Where are you going?
I have to make a call. I'll be back in an hour.
I thought about you every single day, even when we were apart.
I didn't expect you to still feel this way after all this time. Things have changed, haven't they?
Daisy, my love for you has never wavered. In fact, it has only grown stronger with each day. You've always been the light in my life. Your beauty, your grace, your laughter, they have haunted me all these years.
So much has happened, so many mistakes have been made. I'm afraid of hurting those around us.
Daisy, we all make mistakes, but we can learn from them, grow stronger together. Daisy, my love, let's leave the past behind us and start anew. Let's create a future filled with love, happiness, and everything we've ever dreamed of.
So I want to know what Mr. Gatsby has to tell me.
Your wife doesn't love you. She's never loved you. She loves me.
You must be crazy.
She never loved you, do you hear? She only married you because I was poor and she was tired of waiting for me. It was a terrible mistake, but in her heart she never loved anyone except me.
What's been going on, Daisy? I want to hear all about it.
I told you what's been going on for 5 years, and you didn't know. Daisy, that's all over now. Just tell him the truth, that you never loved him, and it's all wiped out forever.
Please, don't. Oh, you want too much. I love you now. Isn't that enough? I can't help what's past. I did love him once, but I loved you too. I can't say I never loved Tom, because it wouldn't be true.
It doesn't matter. Daisy is leaving you.
She's not leaving me. Certainly not for a common swindler who'd have to steal the ring he put on her finger. Who are you, anyhow? I've made a little investigation into your affairs. You bought up a lot of side street drugstores here and in Chicago, and sold alcohol over the counter. But now you've got something that your companions are afraid to tell me about.
Please, Tom, I can't stand it anymore.
You two starting home, Daisy, in Mr. Gatsby's car. Don't worry, darling. I think he realizes that his little flirtation is over.
Who is this Gatsby guy everyone keeps talking about? Is he as rich and charming as they say?
Gatsby? He's nothing but a bootlegger, a shady criminal who throws wild parties to show off his ill-gotten wealth.
But I heard he's in love with Daisy Buchanan. Is that true?
Yes, he is obsessed with Daisy, but she's married to me. Gatsby is just a fool living in a fantasy world.
I wish I could attend one of his parties. It must be exciting to be surrounded by such luxury and glamour.
Don't be deceived by appearance, Myrtle. Gatsby's parties are nothing but empty champagne flutes and superficial conversations. Real wealth comes from old money and breeding.
I don't care about old money. I want excitement, passion, and a taste of the high life.
You're delusional, Myrtle. Gatsby is a fraud, and you would do well to stay away from him. Stick with me, and I will show you a life of true privilege and sophistication.
I will make my own choices, Tom, and if Gatsby can offer me and give me what I won't let your warning stop me.
What has happened? Daisy, are you hurt?
Stay away from the crime scene.
Why are you questioning my wife?
Is this woman your wife? She's a witness to a crime. She was driving in a car with Mr. J. Gatsby when he hit and killed Myrtle Wilson.
Myrtle.
I've destroyed everything I've built for myself. But the most important thing is that I lost her, Daisy. I did it all for her. I wanted to give her everything, make her happy. Our dream almost came true. We were meant to spend our lives together. At least she'll live free with the people she loves. It's the last thing I can do to make her happy.
We'll forget about it. We'll pretend nothing ever happened and go back to our old lives. We'll go far away and never come back, okay?
Okay,